That is what you like to see, because not all gators act this way. Some are a little grumpy sometimes, but can't stay here all day. Looks like Captain Jose might have found something else over there too, so we'll find out what it is. For now though, swear by, say later, alligator. Nothing to worry about there. Inside the boat, that is, folks. Again, they're opportunists, so you don't want to hang free food in front of his face. Wouldn't recommend it. There's a reason why they had you sign a waiver before you got on this boat. No, they're also opportunistic feeders and ambush predators, folks. If you guys are looking real closely at these pond apple trees, you may have noticed there's other things growing on the branches besides the leaves and the apples. Got these spiky looking things that, I mean, if you ask me, look like a top. Is that a alligator or did the other one just follow us? I don't know, folks. But either way, the larger one I was talking about, one of the trees here come to the right hand side. This one up ahead to our left is not the same one we were looking at a minute ago, folks. This is a third alligator. See what I mean, though? We have a whole tour not seeing a single gator. Then we get to one spot and there's three. I guess the water's just probably... Looks like another one of the babies right behind it. Come up to our right side here, folks. So, yeah, these purple gallinal chicks, not something even us captains see too often, guys. Even though we know they're here, they do stay hidden pretty often. Okay, looks like the adult is breaking open that flower bud to get the seeds out. That's our opportunity to try to get a little bit closer here. There's the other parent up ahead. Actually got another chick behind it. Okay, but there's the one to our left side, folks. Yeah, the shame of those two guys is these baby birds, they grow fast. Right now they're only about 2 weeks old. Still practically hatchlings. more weeks from now, their feathers will come in brown and white at first. 6 months later, they reach full maturity, and that's when they start really getting their colors in. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3 baby birds. Where's number 4? Well, maybe it's just in time, feeding time for the babies. Alright guys, honestly I could stay here all day and watch these adorable little baby birds, but nah, we ain't doing that, folks. Let's keep on moving. Just keep looking up in the trees there, you'll see in a moment, folks. And also, over there to our left, that's the trail. It's just a quick one to get to the next area, but again, there's the vultures. As soon as it turns back around, though, to line us up away from these birds, we're going to take off, folks. So, yeah, go ahead and get ready.
What is that black stuff? What's the birds? Birds are not black.
Just in general, while we're in this narrow canal here, folks, let's especially keep our eyes along the sides for anything hiding in the plants or lamp along the edge of those islands. Side, guys. Okay, so there's a little black fuzzball walking on the plants over there. I don't know where the adult is. That's the baby version of that colorful bird we just saw. Hold on. Baby kahin? Interpreted his signals correctly, that means the gator he saw here is very small, folks. Practically a baby. Keep looking to your right side. I don't know exactly where he is, guys. Y'all have a better view of that spot than I do at the moment. Might be hiding in the grass, maybe?
It's just a baby.
to get a better look myself, see if I can spot him. Still don't see him. To the left side of the plants there, folks. Just wanted to point out, we just saw some of these birds, so I'm not going to spin around this one. Just cruise right on by it. I'm more curious, actually, what Captain Jose found up ahead, because he's spinning his boat around in circles over there.
ഒരു അലിഗേറ്റർ പോലും കണ്ടില്ല. അവിടെ പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കായിരുന്നു അലിഗേറ്ററെ കാണല്ലേ.
Yeah, you see that pretty often. They're getting feisty through. Again, they're territorial animals, folks. This one, by the way, is about a 7-footer, I'd say. You can tell just by looking at their head, too. That's the trick, actually. However many inches it is from their eyes to their nostrils, if you switch it over to feet, that's about the length of the alligator. 7 inches, 7-foot long gator. Hey, it sure beats jumping in the water motion in my hand, that's for sure. So what you looking at here, folks? It's about a 7-foot long carnivorous reptile with 80 teeth in its mouth, with 40 on the top.
ഐസ്ക്രീം ഞാൻ അവിടെ ഇരുന്നോണ്ടല്ലോ അവിടെ കടിച്ചോണ്ടത്.
Guys, for your safety, you want to keep your entire body inside the boat at all times. Just remember, the most dangerous gators one can't see. That being said, don't be afraid to sit near the edge. I mean it, guys. You can sit right next to the edge. Just don't pass that line, you'll be fine. Stay seated too, though. We don't want anyone to slip and fall into the water, of course, but in case of an emergency, there's life vests in the big box at the front of the boat. And ladies and gentlemen, if and when we find any gators, just remember, touching, teasing, feeding, harassing them in any way, shape, or form is against the law in the state of Florida. Alright guys, just want to let you know when I hit the gas on these trails, we are not stopping to the end of the trail no matter what. So I do recommend switch your cameras to record if you haven't already. It's good footage. You could see some wildlife on the trails too, you never know. But if you're going to do that, folks, you might want to do it now. I'm hitting the gas in just a few seconds, ready or not. Here we go. South Florida, we've got literally hundreds of miles of canals, like this one right here. Most of them were dredged out by the Army Corps of Engineers in the early 20th century. You can also see those islands just along one side of the canal. Those are spoil islands. And they're basically a byproduct from the dredging process they used to create the canals. But if you're wondering why they did all this in the first place, it's not really the greatest spot in our history. Sadly, this was all part of an attempt to drain the Everglades out. Yeah, it's kind of a downer actually, but keyword was attempts. I mean, y'all can see they failed, thankfully. And the main reason why they failed is because back then, they thought all 6,000 square miles of the Everglades was just a giant swamp. It's not. It's actually a giant river. And this swamp water's stagnant. This water's flowing real slowly. On average, it only travels about a half a mile per day. That does make it the slowest moving river in North America. I just signaled to this guy he can come on by, and I don't know what he's doing. He stopped, folks. Come on, sir, you can pass us, man. I'm waiting on you. So sometimes you got a problem with some folks being overly courteous. I appreciate it, regardless. Some of these guys don't slow down for us at all. Now I gotta say, folks, when it's like this, not too windy out, yeah, it gets hot. But it's honestly my favorite time to be out here. Water's nice and smooth. It's beautiful. And yeah, it's pretty calm today, not too much wind. Also, does make it easier to spot stuff underwater. You can look down here already and see to the bottom, folks. It's real shallow. That is also the natural state of the Everglades, folks. It's going to be like this in a lot of the areas we go through today. The canals are the only real exception to that. And it varies a bit below the center of the canal we were just sitting a moment ago. The average depth there is about 20 feet. Now, again, Doc, I was saying, wildlife, I'll spin around most things for you, folks. There are some things I cannot do that with. And anything that's underwater, can't keep track of it. You guys keep your eyes down there, you never know what you might spot. There's about 100 different species of fish in this part of the Everglades alone. Oscars, bluegill, tarpon, tilapia, largemouth and peacock bass, Florida spotted gar, just name a handful of ones we tend to see more often. Since I did just mention fish, though, I probably should point out. You guys can see to our left, there's a plant over there with some little purple flowers. No reason to spin around for this, though, folks. It's a real common plant. You'll definitely see more of it. But that plant's called pickleweed. It's named after a fish like the redfin pickerels that are found around here because they're known for hiding underneath it and eating the little bugs that are attracted to the sweet scent of those flowers.
There's alligators there?
Yeah, see a bunch of butterflies on that one actually. See that all the time.